Hi, today I'm reading for you Harry and the Terrible Whatsit by Dick Gackenbach. I knew there was something terrible down in the cellar. I just knew because the cellar was dark and damp and it smelled. "Don't go down there," I told my mother. "Why?" she asked. "There's something terrible down there." "I have to go down in the cellar," she said. "We need a jar of pickles." She never believes me. I waited and waited and waited at the cellar door. She never came back up. Someone had to do something. So I took a broom and went down the cellar steps. It was very black and gloomy, and it smelled. "I know there's something here," I called out. "What did you do with my mother?" Then I saw it. A double-headed, three-clawed, six-toed, long-horned Whatsit. It was hiding behind the furnace. "Where is my mother?" I asked it. "The last time I saw your mother," the Whatsit said, "she was over by the pickle jars." Runt. I was sure the Whatsit was lying. "What did you do with her?" I shouted, and I gave it a swat with the broom. Wham! That made the Whatsit really mad, and it came after me. I swung the broom again. Wham! The Whatsit didn't like that at all. I climbed up on the washer, and I hit it right where it sits down. I noticed the Whatsit was getting smaller, and when I pulled its tail, it got even smaller. Now the Whatsit was down to my size. "Okay, you better tell me what you did with my mother," I said, "or else." "Kid, you're crazy," the Whatsit answered. One of the heads made a face at me. Just for that, I twisted a nose, and the Whatsit shrank some more. "Why are you getting so small?" I asked. "Because you aren't afraid of me anymore," the Whatsit said. It always happens just when I'm beginning to feel at home in a closet or a cellar. The Whatsit looked very sad. The Whatsit got smaller and smaller and smaller. Just when it was about the size of a peanut, I called out, "Try Sheldon Parker's cellar next door. He's afraid of everything." "Thanks," I heard it say, and the Whatsit was gone. The Whatsit disappeared before it could tell me what it had done with my mother. I looked in the washer. She wasn't there. I looked behind some boxes. My mother was not there either. I looked inside the wood bin. No mother there. I was very worried. Then I found her glasses beside the pickle jars. But what had happened to the rest of her? I was searching for more clues when I discovered the back cellar door was open. I looked outside, and there in the bright sunlight was my mother picking flowers. Boy, was I glad to see her. "I found your glasses in the cellar," I said. "Thank you, Harry," she said, "but I thought you were afraid of the cellar." "Not anymore," I answered. "The terrible Whatsit is gone. I chased it away with the broom." "Well," she said, "I never saw a Whatsit down there." She never believes me. I helped her carry the pickles into the kitchen, where she gave me some milk and cookies. "You know what, Harry," my mother said, "I will never worry about a Whatsit as long as you are around." Maybe she did believe me. Later, I heard an awful yell coming from the house next door. I'll bet Sheldon looked in the cellar. The end. Are you afraid of a Whatsit in the cellar? Just take a broom.